What's up, everybody? It's your boy Mood616 here, and I'm back with a contest entry video. It has been a long time since I've entered a contest here on YouTube. Ever since Google took over the world and got rid of the video responses, man, YouTube has never been the same since. Way back in the day when we first started on YouTube, tons of contests all the time, running daily, weekly, you know, and you're always making these entry videos and prizes were being passed around. It was a fun, good time. Google steps in, takes away that option, and it just kind of kills the whole parade. Just gone. But yeah, so it's been a long time since I've actually done a contest entry video. And why we're here is because I'm entering TheSinisterOne, aka Abby's 50 sub contest. And yeah, you know, like I always said in the past, the prizes aren't what matters here. In fact, he didn't even show the prizes, so I have no idea what they are. But it's more just to support the channel and stuff. So 50 contests, or 50 sub contests. So link will be down below. Head over there, give him a sub, and you know, maybe enter the contest yourself. So basically what Abby was asking, or TheSinisterOne asked 3 questions. The first question was, you know, him being a reviewer himself, what he wants us to recommend him to review next. Now, if anybody out there is familiar with my videos, I can never just pick one thing. You know, it always has to be a bunch of things. But so what I'm going to do, Abby, is I'm going to give you 3 choices, and I would like to hear your opinions on these films. First up here is a 90s flick directed by Richard Stanley, and from 1992, and it's called Dust Devil. This is a really interesting flick, and I'm always curious on people's thoughts. The thing is, no one seems to have seen this film. Now, if you want to get an edition, try to find this one. This is a 5-disc edition. It's crazy. It's like a book. You could beat someone to fucking death with this thing, for serious. By Subversive, they did a great job with this release, but yeah, Dust Devil, like to hear your thoughts on that one. Adam Albrandt's The Cemetery. This is a really interesting flick in my opinion. Blu-ray released, and limited to 1,000 from Massacre Video, but you can get the DVD too. This is a 4-discer. I'd like to hear your thoughts on The Cemetery. I really dug it. And of course, Dante Tomaselli's Horror. Yes, Horror. It's a film I don't really hear too many people talk about, which is a shame because I think this movie is super underrated. Really amazing Halloween atmosphere, but I'd like to hear your thoughts on this one. So, that is going to do it for question number 1. Number 2 is what we'd like to see him do in future videos. So what kind of videos we'd like to see from, you know, Abby in the future. You know, I watched JP's entry just before this, and I have to say that, you know, I agree, man. You know, shelf by shelf videos and like top 10 lists and stuff. I couldn't agree with that more. That was like the first thing that came to my mind as soon as I heard the question, and I couldn't agree more, man. I love shelf by shelf videos. I do like out and about videos too. They're pretty fun to watch. And of course, list videos. Anything to do with lists. You know, I'm a big fan, of course, you know, the Top 10 Tuesday series, which you could jump on if you wanted to. But those are the type of videos I love. And of course, updates. You know, just updates in general. Big fan of those. Love to see what people are hoarding up on. So, and so that's it for number 2. And number 3, he asked for us to recommend him the goriest film that we've seen. You know what, I honestly don't know what the goriest. I've seen way too many. So what I did again here is I picked 3 out, 3 really gory films, but on different types of levels, if you know what I mean. Now they are all gory, and I highly recommend all these films, but you know, I just couldn't choose, so I decided to pick 3 from 3 different types of, well, you'll see. First up here is an Italian film from 2010, and it's called Adam Chaplin. Now, the gore in this film is so extreme and so extremely over the top. It's just fucking crazy. It's almost cartoony in a way. It's just ridiculous how bloody and gory this film is. It's amazing. Really cool sequences in this film. There's some CG and stuff, but it's done so well. It's one of these types of films you have to see it to believe it. The CG and stuff works so well for what it is. It almost has this comic book type feel to it. Fucking awesome film. I picked these ones because I figured maybe you hadn't seen them, so, you know, give you some other gory films to choose from. And this one right here is from 1997, directed by Olaf Ittenbach, German splatter classic, The Burning Moon. If you've never seen this before, this is like a shot-on-video gore fest, like complete fucking crazy gore anthology. Really good stuff. I couldn't recommend this enough. It's just such a gore fest. And last but not least, this one right here is, of course, different from these other films because this is actually a documentary. And it is really, really fucking sick and disturbing, man. This is actually some shit that you can't watch every day. And if you can watch this shit every day, you got a fucking problem. Seriously, this is crazy shit. And it's called Orozco the Embalmer. Now, this is a documentary done by a Japanese guy of an embalmer called Orozco the Embalmer. He lives in Colombia. So when people die and crazy shit happens, you go see Orozco. Of course, yeah, this was released by Massacre Video. Really, really nuts stuff. Even on the disc, it literally says, if you can read that warning, and, you know, that's just nuts. It says, this film contains extreme violence and gore, including scenes of real life death, and embalming processes in close view. The subject matter may offend sensitive viewers. No one under the age is permitted to view this film. Now, that should speak for itself. I mean, if you look closely at this reversible cover, he is indeed holding a infant baby that is dead. So you pretty much know what you're going to get with this. This is very, very hard to watch, I won't lie. But the reason why I chose is because it's different. All three of these gory films are so completely different in all aspects. Shot on video, documentary, and extreme, cartoonish, almost comic booky type style gore. But it's effective, it's nasty. And yeah, so check out these ones if you can. And yeah, that's going to do it for my contest entry. Really cool. Like I said, I haven't done one of these videos in so long. So cool. But everybody watching this video, head over to the Sinister One's channel. Hit that sub button. Enter his contest. Let's get this guy way past 50 subs. Let's make him hit like 200-300. And yeah, I'll check you guys later. Peace out, homies.